As I mentioned just a second ago, you will be embarking on year 24 as the head coach at Geneva. How, as a program, do you continue to adjust and change while still maintaining your personal and your program core values?
Well, I look around the room and the coaches that are in this conference. This conference is amazing as far as the quality of coaches, the quality of players, student athletes. I mean, it's an honor to be a member of this conference. And I think as coaches, we'd all agree that there's been a number of mentors in our life. And I just had an opportunity to see two of them. One in Coach Sullivan, who was my coach. And he really established the foundation of what it means to play at a Christian college. And, you know, I'm going to dedicate this season to him. And I got an opportunity to see my dad. And I think those two guys, along with Dr. White back in 1993, were the only people that thought that we could, you know, kind of put some life into the program. I think you can't fake it. I mean, these guys, kids know when you're trying to fake it. You have to be real. We know who we are at Geneva College. We know what we stand for. It's a Christian institution. That's why I'm there. I believe in it. I believe in what we do with our student athletes. We got a kid here that's going to be a great billboard for Geneva College when he leaves. And as coaches, we know that we're in this thing for more than just wins and losses. You guys here writing stories or looking at wins, losses, you're filling out the ballot. But the coaches in this conference, looking at these young guys thinking, you know, what are they going to be like 10 years from now? This is the future of our country. That's the foundation of who we are at Geneva. I'm sure, you know, I'm saying the same thing that goes on at the institutions in this room. But as times go, you have to change. I mean, you just mentioned that, you know, Rich was running a wing T forever, and he made a great change. If you talk to any of the coaches here, they've adapted. And, you know, we're just trying to fit a system that fits the type of players that we're getting now. And that's always been, you know, the idea. So, long answer that just means you gotta roll with it. You gotta keep swimming ahead of the sharks.
As a veteran coach, you regularly build a theme into each of your seasons. What can you tell us about your theme for 2016? We are well able.
Yeah, we use a biblical verse, and then we'll talk with the kids about it during the season. The response that I've gotten from our players over the years is that's probably the most impactful thing that comes. I know in the last 2 years, which have been the worst 2 years that we've had record-wise, that our kids have gotten more from talking about life and being able to use that kind of theme. This is an Old Testament theme. And let's face it, you know, this is a great league, and you all have a lot of people coming back. There's going to be some great matchups. And we're taking it with the right attitude, going back to the foundational concepts that we've had before, that nothing happens unless you have a great attitude and you work, and work hard. There's no shortcut to it. So we're kind of weaving that in throughout the year.
Coach, we've got a pretty good relationship, you and I think we can talk. Your program faced a little adversity last season.
You think?
What I'm sure was a pretty disappointing 2-8 finish. Probably the most straightforward question I'll ask this afternoon. What have you done about it?
I sat around all winter, grew my hair out, had a couple of earrings put in, got a couple tats, tried the skinny jeans for a while, did that kind of thing. I got to tell you, there's something about it when you're a competitor, and all the coaches in here are competitors, man. There's something that you learn when it gets really tough, and losing hits you smack in the face. And every day, except for Sunday, maybe Sunday, every day, I'm trying to do something that's going to make our program better. every day. And I'm not saying me, every one of these guys know that, because I'm telling you, I've been around athletics a long time. Football coaches have something in their DNA that we just can't let it go. So it's just not about getting better, it's about who's going to get better quicker this season. And I know that a lot of people think we're dead, but I will go on record as saying, we're not quite dead yet.
Jimmy, you are a two-time All-PAC pick, coming off of a first-team selection in 2015, and you're also an engineering major at Geneva. Can you tell us a little bit about what it's taken for you to not just balance, but succeed participating in both programs at Geneva?
It's a fun college life. That's what it is. It takes a lot of hard work. I mean, it helps with great teammates too. The teammates I have help me along, because they know, like with an engineering major, the schedule's just horrific, like long nights, stuff like that. And the teammates deal with it. Our coaches are real great about it, and they know like I will get the job done when practice comes, and I can get the job done in the classroom too.
You took on more of a leadership role last season from your linebacker position. Finished as Geneva's top tackler and fourth in the league with 99 total tackles. How have you prepared for your senior season in this leadership role, both on and off the field?
Well, like leadership to me started back in high school. I've always done it. Like the big thing I think of when I think leadership is to know what everybody on the defensive side, like what their job is at play. And that started with me, with having my brother play with me at safety. I'd still have whiplash with like turning around, him saying like, what are we doing on this play? What's going on? Stuff like that. And then when I came into my freshman year, one player that really stood out to me that really helped me along was Dylan Goodell. He was a senior linebacker at the time. And he taught me the work ethic and what it took to prepare and do things. And just to help the teammates believing in you allows you to be a leader. Because if you just rah and say whatever you want and they don't believe in you, then you're not really a leader. So my teammates believe in me and everything like that help me become a leader.
Jimmy, Coach, thank you guys. Geneva will get its season underway on September 3rd at Frostburg State University. Good job.